Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. In 1968, Bobby Kennedy's funeral train made its journey to Washington, D.C. On board were photographers from Life magazine and Magnum who turned their cameras toward the crowd paying their respects, capturing a nation in mourning. An American blacksmith with a hammer attached to his amputated arm in the late 1800s. This is what a dog that lived 100 years ago looked like. Portrait of a woman near a piano, circa 1910. Julie Newmar, 1960s. 70-year-old Mr. Mark Hill riding his 45-year-old penny-farting bicycle in Battersea on the 30th of April 1934. Photo by William Vanderson, old enough to have seen this commercial when it first came out. Dorothy Sebastian and Joan Crawford at the beach in Santa Monica in 1927. Marcy fantasizing about Elvis in season 3. Melted ice cream at the train station. Japanese war criminal Hitoshi Imamura, believing his 10-year prison sentence was too lenient, built a replica jail in his garden and confined himself there until his death in 1968. Claire Adams, 1920s. She was a silent film actress and benefactor. She was born in Canada in 1898, studied there and in England, and developed a movie career in Hollywood. She spent the second half of her life in Australia. The high chair at Armadale McDonald WA. Marilyn Monroe posing while filming River of No Return in 1953. Between shots. Kodachrome. Playing Doom on your home PC. Marble foot of Marcus Aurelius, unearthed in the Roman baths at Sagalassos, Turkey, 2nd century CE. That weird period in the 90s when Warner Brothers were selling shirts with hip characters. When viewed under a microscope after it rains, cross-sections of grass blades can reveal tiny smiling faces due to the curvature of water-filled vascular bundles and other cellular structures. In 1991, Romanian farmer Vasil Gogos went missing during a routine trip. 30 years later, at the age of 93, he suddenly returned home, wearing the same clothes and carrying the same train ticket. In good health but with no memory of where he had been, he only said he had been home all along. President Gerald Ford and First Lady Betty Ford meeting with their sons Jack and Stephen after the assassination attempt on the president by Lynette Squeaky Fromm in Sacramento, California in September 1975. Does anyone else find Odilon Radon strangely intriguing? He is considered a symbolist, but many of his works from the 19th century feel proto-surrealist to me. This mythological painting, The Cyclops, has always felt like a bizarre fever dream. In 2019, Microsoft Japan ran its Work-Life Choice Challenge Summer 2019, introducing a 4-day work week by closing offices every Friday and granting employees special paid leave without reducing pay. Productivity increased by approximately 40% compared to 2018. This helicopter drops $5,000 in rose petals for onlookers to fulfill one man's final wish. The Tomb of Amintas, a 2,400-year-old architectural masterpiece carved into a mountain in modern-day Turkey, is in a deplorable state and dangerously close to collapse. The ring with cats and kittens was created in ancient Egypt from glazed ceramic dating from circa 1295 to 664 BC and is now housed at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. Humped Danny Trejo on Venice Beach, early 80s. Elizabeth Taylor, 1974. Ava Gardner and Deborah